So, Spirit, first of all, everybody coming on to the video today, I need you to show me what is the energy, the general energy that I need to channel for all the people on this video, please. Right, so the first thing that Spirit is saying to me, obviously a conglomeration of higher intelligences that give me energy about you, that are linked in with your higher divine energies that are not actually on this earth but in spirit yourself. And they're saying the general sort of feeling about everybody on this call is that you will have found that you have tried a lot of times to overcome situations and it hasn't really occurred to you at the speed you wanted, or at the magnitude you wanted, or at the rate you wanted. And I'm being told it's not really about any one subject in particular. It could be money, it could be relationships with a partner, it could be about having children, families, everything. But what they're saying to me is that many of you are feeling that, having done a lot of work on yourselves and doing the healing, things are still not going the exact way you want them to. Yeah, they're taking longer than you want. For some of you, I am being told that it's going to be up to another 6 months. And this is because there is a sort of universal shift going on. It's not just about you, it's about where your energy is in the vast mesh, if you like, of universal energy. Yeah, and there is a definite timing to this. There's a definite sort of connection spiritually for you, and it will come at the right time as soon as you are aligned with what you want to have happen. So your energy has to be in complete alignment with what you're asking for. So if you're asking for a fantastic relationship, and you're like the young lady that came to see me yesterday, and she was full of terrified fear of actually having a relationship because the last one 3 years ago betrayed her, walked out on her and didn't tell her he was going. And when I investigated her past lives and her lifetime this time, this has happened 7 or 8 times, not just in this lifetime, but she was awash with past lives where people suddenly disappeared, went missing, and she never saw them again. And that includes people dying. Okay, so she really thought that she wanted a relationship more above and beyond anything else, and her timing was running out also to have a baby. And that girl sends out the signal, desperation, all men go, not going there. Yeah, really pretty, really happy, really wonderfully good looking girl, but with all that unconscious energy going on around her, her energy, until that was cleared and healed, isn't or wasn't aligned with having a relationship with the right man. Yes, she was going on Tinder. No, we don't do Tinder if we're serious. We go to meetings where men are trying to get their businesses off the ground, NLP meetings, I don't know, rugby meetings, whatever. But we don't go to places like Tinder because that is just a mine shaft of people just trying to get something instantly, especially men. No, girls, no. All right, so now what I've got here is I've got this amazing book here, and it's quite old, it's not new, and it's called Law of Attraction by Michael Lozier. This little tiny book is an absolute gem because it will show you exactly what you're doing to stop you getting what you want. And what you're doing is not letting it come to you. Because what happens is life lives us. We don't live life. If you lived life, you'd be able to go out there and make absolutely everything you want happen immediately. And you can't, and I can't, and nobody can. It's because life lives us. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know how long we're going to live. We haven't even got the foggiest idea what's going to happen this evening. Really, we think we have, but something could change it completely. So life lives you. So what happens is when you want things to happen for you and come into your life, it's about allowing those things to happen. So going back to the young lady, because she's going to change where she goes to meet people, because the desperation of needing to have a relationship immediately is gone, and because of all the past occurrences where people disappeared on her, she is now in a totally different position where she can allow magnetically the right person to come in. Yeah? Are you all understanding this? So this is, I think, is the message that Spirit are trying to give you today, to have a look and see where you're not allowing, where you are resisting. And resistance is good. Resistance is good. Resistance shows you what your next step is. Okay, so we don't make a big deal or bad story out of resistance. If you're uncomfortable and you're uncomfortable with a particular person, that person is showing you what you need to heal in yourself to become stronger. Yeah, if you're uncomfortable in your job and you're putting up with it, that job is showing you your lack of courage or whatever it is you need to change inside yourself so that you can make that move and you can make that change. Yeah. And if your resistance is you haven't got a baby yet, then search inside yourself and say, do you know, am I 100% certain that my time is right for me to have a baby? Am I 100% certain I've got the right husband to support me or back me over this? Yeah, really, really important.